Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Wynn, and this is Moonlight Falls. Now, what is this game, you might ask? This game is called The Sims 3, and in The Sims 3, as you've probably heard from any Sims game, if you haven't heard of a Sims game then I'll be a bit shocked, in fact. But it's basically a life simulator. You get to create your own sim, which is this humanoid creature, well, a human creature-ish, kind of, who has their own needs: hunger, bladder, energy, social, hygiene, fun, and you need to basically not only fulfill these needs, but also try and lead a fulfilling life. Now, right now, we are currently in Moonlight Falls. Now, this neighborhood actually came in an expansion pack for The Sims 3 called The Sims 3 Supernatural. And the inhabitants of this village are, well, they're kind of unique. They're not like normal inhabitants of a village that you might encounter. I'm not just saying that to maintain your interest, I am saying that because it's an accurate description of what goes on in Moonlight Falls. Now, as you can see, this is my house. This is the house that I am going to be playing off in to begin with. I eventually do wish to earn money and then eventually go on to either improve this house or move into a new house. Maybe I'll create a bigger mansion or something like that later on. But this is currently the beginnings of the house. I do apologize for any issues with frame rate or things like that. I do hope it's okay. Right now the game says it's working at about 24 frames a second, which is, well, obviously a little less than ideal. But when I'm not recording, believe me, I have frames of 100 and something odd, but you guys won't believe me unless you have proof. Anyway, what is our sim? Who are we going to be playing as? Well, we are going to be playing as this nice young lady right here. Now, this person, she is called Silver Fabled. Now, what can I tell you about Silver Fabled? Well, let's go and check into the scrapbook. Silver's intentions may seem cute, but underneath they are anything but pure. She loves to cause mischief for any sim she so chooses, but deep down, she is compassionate towards her plants. Now, what does this mean? Well, this means that she is going to be a botanist. I should have given her the green thumb trait, but anyway, we can sort that out later. What can I tell you about her traits? She loves the outdoors, she is very childish, which means she's constantly seeking out entertainment, and she is evil, which means she gets entertained by doing evil deeds. And because of Silver's nature, we're going to be causing a lot of mischief around the neighborhood. Now, she is also easily impressed and quite friendly, which means she appears outgoing, and that helps to, cause mayhem on random people. Now, you may think, well, she looks kind of ordinary. Her skin color looks a little blue and pale, but give it a second. What's that behind her back? Oh my god, she has wings. That's right, she happens to be a fairy. And as fairies, she can fly. But more importantly, she can perform pranks on other people. And that is what we are going to be doing in this Let's Play. In this playthrough. Not only so the main goals of Silver is to get a good garden going, and to cause as much mischief in the realm as possible. I say realm because that's the word that came to my head instead of neighborhood. So let's see, we earned some family lifetime happiness because of something we did before the game started, and that's just a generic message we get. So, how are we going to start things off? Well, what does Silver need to do? Silver needs to go out into town. Firstly, she needs to go and meet a bunch of people. And she is going to do that by taking a taxi ride to the local park. So let's speed things up over to there, and let's see if we can meet anyone. Silver Fabled decides to enjoy the great outdoors. This message just is it notifies me that a memory has happened. Sims do have memories. And what do you know, there's actually a plant over here. So let's have Silver go over and steal some of the produce. Oh, and it looked like there's another family of fairies over here. This might be the perfect opportunity for us. Oh, wait, what is Silver doing? Oh, instead of procuring some harvest, she is actually deciding to strike up a conversation with her plants. Fairies and gardening go very well together. That is probably the reason why she thinks that the plant is a sentient creature, and is currently having probably a one-sided conversation, although you never know, the plant itself might be a huge conversationalist. So what are we going to do? Well, let's do a bit of reconnaissance. Let's see what's going on. Look like there are all fairies here. You are... who? Diane? Oh, Dahlia Goodfellow. You are also a Goodfellow? Yep, Flora Goodfellow. You are Fawn Goodfellow, and you happen to be Mr. Pip Goodfellow. Hey Pip, my good fellow. A university welcome kit has been put in your family inventory. Ooh, okay. And what's this? Talk about flowers. You look like you are a vampire. Are you a vampire? I think you're a vampire. What does this say? Yep, she just had her first encounter with a vampire. So let's see, what is this? Okay, this section here, I'll just explain the interface a little bit while these two have a conversation. This over here, this section over here is the wants, and up here there are things that the sim might say they want, and if you click on it, it moves into one of these 4 squares. That basically means you've just promised a wish. So let's promise her to do this one, play a trick on someone. So let's go and do this. Because you are a vampire and you love to bite things and you love showing off your teeth, why don't we make them chatter? Look up there. What is up there? Hey, hey. Now, oh, it didn't seem like he took that very well. Oh dear. Silver, you are just getting started. Why not become friends with this guy? Friendly, ask him about his career and then start chatting and maybe a bit of get to know. Now, this person is a vampire, and as you can see, he is currently smoking. No, I don't mean he is doing the act of smoking, I mean his body is smoking. If vampires stay out in the sun too long, they begin to burn. And that is what's happening. Fortunately for this guy came prepared. He actually has an umbrella. Not that certain umbrellas are 100% helpful for vampires in the sun, but that's how it worked. Oh, what's this? Silver is going to enthuse about new house. And did I just hear something? Yes, I did. This is a ghost. Ghosts live here. So let's go and do a friendly introduction. And this ghost has some strange special effects going on here. Hey, hey, see that? When Silver clocked on that there is a ghost here, she decides to cheer. So let's go and introduce by showing off our fairy nature. Fairies can turn into these little blobs that are the colour of their wings. And this means that they can go into very small places and do a whole bunch of stuff. So let's go and let's make a silly face. Let's see if he appreciates this. It seems like he has a good sense of humour. I don't know if that's his actual trait or anything, but yeah. Okay, get to know. Ha! Silver Wynn just got the last laugh thanks to the great fairy trick. That'll be the one that I pulled on the vampire. Well, it seems like David is employed in the professional athletics. Excellent. Seems like we're getting off to a very good start right now, in fact. So, how about let's see, we can't ask you to go to a group. Okay, how about a bit of gossip? Silver knows absolutely nobody, but I can tell you about the time that I made a vampire clatter his teeth. David Musgrave got a new job. Okay, well, I guess everyone has a new job right now. Okay, how about we do a little bit of playing tag? Playing tag with a ghost against a fairy, I'm not sure how that will turn out. The ghost doesn't seem to like to run too far. Although I guess, maybe because there's a lack of muscles they can't really move too far? Or fast, even. Oh, and it seems like, yep. Another thing about this game is, not only, okay, this is a bit of negative about The Sims 3. There are some animation problems, and there are also some performance issues. Right now, the game seems to be running smoothly at a smooth 20 frames a second. But as time goes on, and as Sim's pathing fails them, the game will start to lag as the Sim tries to find his way out of the pathing but fail to do so. Don't ask me how that happens, it's just poor optimization on the part of the creators of the game. But, not that I'm begrudging them for that, because this game is absolutely excellent. So, let's see, let's stop playing tag with the ghost because he has no fun. And how about let's go and, let's see, what do we want to do? How about Shaka bra. What is that? Let's go and see. Okay, that's like a greeting. Okay, so how about we easily impressed? Oh wow! Look at your collar. That collar is amazing. I wish I had a collar like that, but no, my collar is all puffy and everything. Okay, how about we talk a little bit about flowers? Hey, do you like flowers? Does he like flowers? It seems like he does like flowers, which is a great conversation starter. Oh, and it seems like our character is getting warm. Now, one other expansion pack that I have installed is The Sims 3 Seasons, and that basically adds weather to the game, which really should be in the base game, in fact. And because it is summer right now, it is actually 74 degrees Fahrenheit. What is that? Hold on, I need to change something. Over here in Britain, we don't use Fahrenheit, we use Celsius. Fahrenheit is, well, a little bit confusing. Okay, 24 degrees Celsius, that is kind of hot, in fact. If you don't know, England's weather over here is normally around about, I don't know, 5 degrees. It gets really hot when it goes to 10 degrees, mind you, 10 degrees Celsius, shall I say. Okay, so how about we get to know about this guy? The more we know about the people of this neighborhood, the better chance we have of, or the more fun we can have with pranks and such. Now what I was looking at was lifetime happiness. When you promise a wish and you fulfill that wish, you actually gain lifetime happiness, and you can eventually use lifetime happiness in order to unlock certain things. One of the first things I want to obtain is this one over here called Observant. We require 5,000 points, and we currently have 647. That may seem like a lot to get in order to unlock that trait, but it is... Oh, we can actually form a group. But it's actually fairly easy to get. I mean, considering the most expensive ones down here are like 75,000, I'd say we'll be able to get the Observant trait soon enough. So can... Ooh, excellent. How about we go to... This is showing off Silver's true nature. She shows compassion to plants only. Give me your candy. And she gets the Fiendish Delight moodlet. Silver Fabled just stole candy from her baby. The memory of the shock and tears of the kid's face won't soon be forgotten. Oh, I don't know why that is so funny. It shouldn't be. And I've made the baby cry. That is a good reason to go out and, well, have some food at, like, the diner. Let's go and eat here with group. We have... It costs 12 simoleons. We have 35 simoleons. So, let's see. Where is our groupie? Our groupie is over here. What is your name? Mike Nix. Well, hello, Mike Nix. I assume you happen to be just a normal person. That is great. Normal people are much more susceptible to magic stuff than, say, a witch or something like that. Or a fairy, for instance, because we have magical resistances. At least that's what I like to tell people. Now, this bar here, that actually shows how much magic power we have remaining. Now, as a fairy, I believe we can actually... We have these things called auras. They're basically like things that you can toggle on and off, and that allows you to add or remove a certain moodlet from Sims in the area, including your own Sim. So, it seems like we've finished our food. Our hunger is fully fulfilled. That is great. And let's see, how about we play a fairy trick? Let's make Hothead. Hey, you remember that chili sandwich that you just had on the inside? Oh, gee, did you just fart? Well, that should help clear up your insides. Oh, it seems like nobody here can take a joke very well. Fine. I'm surprised he didn't leave the group because of that. Okay, let's make him make next move. So, what are you going to do? Really? You're not going to do nothing? Anything? Okay, Silver is going to go and scare this poor guy. He must be easily frightened. Oh, what's this? Become good friends with Samuel. Well, there's some glitches when it comes to contacting ghosts when they're not on the same lot as you, so I'm not going to do that. So have a great outing. Okay, is there any, like, hangouts nearby? There's a consignment store. Hangout, supernatural hangout, anybody? Really? It's not here. There it is. Visit the toadstool with group. Perfect. let's see if we can go and find more people over here. Now, the time frame, I believe 1 minute in The Sims. Wow, take a look at that car. This guy. This guy, what does he work as? Wow, I need to find out more about this guy. Maybe I can try and get some of that awesome car stuff for myself. Okay, ask about career and then ask about your alma mater. Alma mater. I don't know how it did. Over here in England we don't have alma mater, we have degrees and things like that. I don't even know what an alma mater is. I think it's like where you graduated from in high school? I think. Okay, so let's see. You happen to be an infectious disease researcher? Huh. Okay. And you graduated from community high school. So this guy apparently makes his living in researching infectious diseases. Okay, how... Wait, what is this? Lament the Moonless Night. Oh, take a look at that. Starving for moonlight. The moon! Where is it? Will it ever return or did Silver make it angry? Silver just can't seem to focus without the moon gazing down on her. Oh, don't worry, Silver. I'm pretty sure the moon doesn't mean it. It's just away right now. Okay, how about we compliment this guy? Get in this guy's good book, because obviously he's a millionaire. Mastermind plots, brag about playing pranks, sure. Oh, and what's this? It looks like over here we have some things that we can play. How about we try and go grab a prize over here? Silver loves games, and these things are especially great. And it and it seems like our group friend is playing Whack-A-Gnome, and he just whacked his own nose. I'm pretty sure gnomes don't exist up there. Oh, did Silver win? Oh wow, Silver actually got something. What did you get? A toy boat. Oh, your phone's ringing. Oh, the ghost is calling you, okay. Samuel Goth would like to chat. Well, I happen to be out in a group, but this other guy seemed busy playing something, so sure, let's go and have a conversation. Cheap drinks, happy hour's begun. Okay, we just learned a bunch of stuff. Okay. Now one other thing that we can do as a fairy with this claw machine is we can actually go and cheat the system. So let's fast forward until the conversation is over, which should be until the social meter is full, I suppose. Oh, did he win? That sound tells you when somebody nearby has completed the Whack-A-Gnome thing. But we are going to pay more attention to the claw. As you can see, Silver, as a fairy, is small enough to actually go inside of the machine and actually pick out something for herself. Now, doing this in front of, like, say, well, I guess nobody's exactly looking, so that should be kind of easy. I mean, the only person who I might even be in the peripheral vision of is Mike Nix over here. We have received a toy Yeti. Interesting. Play with the toy Yeti. Let's take a look at this toy Yeti. What is it? It looks... Silver, you're such a child. This is why nobody takes you seriously, and this is why you're so great at pulling pranks. Okay, let's see. How to have a great group outing? Well, normally to fulfill that, I believe the motives of everybody in the group needs to be over a certain amount. So, oh, what's this? Go and use... Okay, yeah, sure. Stop playing with that and go and use the toilet. The toilets are actually downstairs. You're creeped out. Wilhelmina Wolf. Wilhelmina Wolf. Where is Wilhelmina Wolf? Are you in the toilet? No, you're not in the toilet. Are you upstairs? No? Okay, so apparently Silver just got creeped out by Wilhelmina Wolf because of socialization. Maybe it was something that she did? I don't know. And it's actually getting pretty late. I mean, it's like 11 PM right now. Oh, it actually says... what? Week 1, day 1. I honestly did not ever know that. It seems like there's some paparazzi up here. Why are you using the stairs? Did I tell you to use the stairs? I don't know, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. If I was a sim, I would have the absent-minded trait. Okay, how about we go over to you and make a silly face. Make sure nobody can take you seriously so that nobody will believe it's you when you perform your evil mastermind plot eventually. Okay, how about we go over to you and... Here, in order to help you with your chewing, how about I give you chattering teeth? Ha 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 ha. Are you going to... Oh wow, the first ever person who takes things... You have a good sense of humour. I think I'll get along... What? What? What is going on? Oh good lord. Dudes? Is Silver... Surely you should pay more attention to... Okay. What's happening is this woman here looks like she is giving birth at 12 AM in the middle of a bar. That is, well, kind of unexpected actually. And now she's just casually walking away. Don't you have like huge abdominal pains or something like that? I apologize for my poor pronunciation of that word, or poor enunciation of that word. It is kind of difficult to say at a decent speed. So it looked like she's even driving. Whoever is the father... Dude, who are you? Are you the father? You happen to be... Who are you? What is your name? Show me your name. Hello? Flint McDuff. You should be the one driving Joni McDuff to the hospital because she is the one who is apparently too crippled to walk, and she is driving. Well, congratulations to the McDuffs for their new child. I hope that child lives a happy, glorious life and doesn't come too close to Silver, otherwise Silver will embarrass that child. So that is the end of day 1. Now what did we do in day 1? Well, we got to know a whole bunch of people, in fact. We got to know Mike Nix, we got to know a couple of... What is this aura? I think that's like the witch aura, I believe. The golden part around this guy's portrait. And we also met a vampire who didn't take nicely to us. But we apparently want to become friends with him, so we'll do that. And we'll also try and become good friends with Mike as well. Because we're already friends, I guess it makes sense. So during the next day, what shall we do? Well, we'll decide when we get there. I would like to have Silver, like, find a job or something like that, or become, like, a, self-employed gardener or something like that. Or even become an angler. Oh, what's this? This is... What is this? That... Oh! Okay, Silver, wake up. We have important business to attend to. There is apparently a domesticatable bird up here. If that's even a word. A bird that can be domesticated. So try and befriend it. Hi, little guy. Oh! It seemed like it worked. Interesting. Silver Fabled just caught a bird. She will always remember the incessant squawking, scratching, and barrage of feathers that flew everywhere once the bird was finally caught. I don't seem to recall that. So we have caught a blue-gold macaw. It's a common bird amongst the other species in the suborder. And that's it. Well, I thank you guys for joining me for the first episode of Wynn in The Sims 3. I hope you've enjoyed following Silver Fabled around in the first day of her life in this new neighborhood. I will see you guys next time. Take care.